in Fiona's drawing, there is a glass on the table. So today we're going to learn how to draw the glass. I'm just going to draw a really thin oval. So it's like a circle that somebody squished, and that's going to be the top of the glass. And then I'm going to draw a U underneath it, and that's the part that the liquid goes in. We're going to draw 2 straight lines down, and then I'm going to make another oval, but sort of with a point on it, right? An oval that connects to the 2 lines down. And there's our glass. And then maybe we want to put some liquid in there. And if I had colors with me right now, maybe I would color this part to make it look like that was where the liquid was. Maybe it's juice, maybe it's milk, maybe it's just water. And there you go. There's your glass. In Ava's drawing, we see just a little bit of the audience in the background through the curtains. And when you look at a group of people, the people in the front are actually, they look bigger than the people in the back. So we're going to look at how I made that happen in this drawing. So all I did was I made the front circle people, and I was really simple, right? I didn't put any details on their faces, but you knew exactly what they were. I put the front circle people there, and then I made the people just behind them a little bit smaller, and there were maybe a few more of them, and then behind them they were smaller still, and then behind them smaller, 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 and small, so small, so small. And look at that, you've got a crowd full of people going back into space. Give it a try. What other things are there that you'll see lots of that get smaller as they move further into the distance? All right, it's time to draw a monster face. This is the monster from Marlowe's drawing, a big, mean monster stomping around San Francisco. So here is his big nostrils coming down to his mouth. Let's put some teeth in right away so we know where they are. So we've got a big tooth there. Tooth, 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 just triangles, right? And a big tooth there. There we go. That, I mean, we've already got the start of a monster. I'm going to add in his nostrils 2 circles, and I'm going to sort of color them in just so that I know where I'm going from. I mean, that could be another monster in itself. It kind of looks like an alligator, but let's keep going. And then we're going to do the bottom teeth, right? So we're just going to do triangles again. Tooth, 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 tooth. That's hard to say over and over again. And then I'm going to come down, and when I did this drawing, I did him with sort of a beard. So we're going to give him a beard there, and just the hint of a chin. And now I'm going to do the eyes. So his eyes sort of come out from behind his snout. And I'm going to leave a space because I'm going to put some eyebrows in. So it was as if I did a big oval, right? But I left a little bit of space. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And now it's time for some eyebrows. And you can do your eyebrows however you want. I'm going to do big, mean, angry, pointing in eyebrows. And then we'll put the eyeballs in, right? Again, just circles, just some like not quite finished ovals basically. And then some scary pupils down here. I mean, come on, look how scary that guy is. And now, because we liked horns, oh, I'm going to come off my page, but that's okay. I'll make small horns for this one. You can make your horns as big as you want. There we go. Those are some horns. Whoop, they're not really centered. There we go. I'll just erase and come back and do these again. There we go. There are my horns. And then let's get the rest of his face in. So I'm going to put, oh, I think on this one, well, maybe not. I think his eyebrows on this version of him are so big that they come off his face. Let's see, and then in the original, I sort of gave him a neck thing here. There you go. Now I could paint this, I could draw, I could take a marker and make all of this really dark, right? And that would show that he's got this wide open dark mouth, and I could pick all sorts of colors for the face. And you can do whatever you want on this.